So Massive just released some more news about upcoming patch 1.6 and I'm going to talk about the important changes that are coming. Let's start with the landmarks in the DZ. Landmarks are getting waves of enemies in 1.6. If you clear the landmark, you're also getting additional loot for clearing the landmark that will be placed directly in your inventory. Also, fast traveling between checkpoints will now become available in 1.6. They're adding a new Dark Zone event, which are called Contamination Events. These will take place in the underground section of the Dark Zone. Every hour, just like supply drops, elite cleaners will spawn in the Dark Zone underground. In the underground areas, the contamination levels will be so low that your virus filter can't resist that, so your health bar will be draining fast, so you need to play it smart. For the hardcore PvE players, a new difficulty mode will be added to the game, and that's called the Legendary mode. Legendary mode will add a new powerful and smart LMB enemy that will play it very tactical, just like the hunters in survival. If you manage to complete this legendary mode, you will be rewarded with unique vanity items that are exclusive and not available elsewhere in the game on top of the regular rewards. The missions that are getting this legendary mode are Times Square Power Relay, Wargate Power Plant and Napalm Production. Named gear and named weapons will be renamed and they're gonna call it exotics. Also, they added a new color for those pieces. Exotic weapons in 1.6 will all have their own unique talent. These unique talents won't work with AlphaBridge, and also they're adding exotic weapon sets where you need to have 2 specific exotic weapons equipped to unlock a talent. Just like the gear set bonuses, but then for weapons. Exotic caches will also be added to the game that will guarantee a exotic item. Let's move on to the gear changes. The AlphaBridge 4-piece now shares only the 3 talents from your weapons instead of all 3. So your 3rd talent from your 2nd weapon will be added to the 3 other talents from your primary weapon. So if you wear the 4-piece bonus, you will have 4 talents in total instead of 6 now. The Frontline 4-piece bonus will no longer remove the crit chance from the SMGs, it removes all your mods you have applied to the shield. The Reclaimer set in 1.6 will now be a healer focused build. The 4-piece bonus activates all support station mods at the same time. Reclaimer has no longer effect on consumables. The Tactician's Authority buff will only disappear after you use a skill in 1.6, and with 1.6 we will getting a new gear set that's called Seeker. The 4-piece bonus of Seeker will give you a guaranteed critical hit after you landed 2 shots on the body. So 2 shots, critical hit, 2 shots, critical hit, 2 shots on the body, critical hit. Moving on to armor. Armor has been removed as a major attribute and will now be replaced with health. The gear will still come with a base armor, and some talents like the barrack chest piece will still give you armor in the game. The current health rolls in the game have been turned to a new stat that's called Resist. Resist will lower the effect and duration of status effects from shock turrets, fire turrets, or other status effects. Let's move on to the PvP changes. Hipfire accuracy will be decreased while moving, and a new hipfire camera will be added to the game. And now something where I don't agree with is that the damage gap between body damage and headshots will be lowered in 1.6. In my opinion, landing headshots need to be rewarding and need to do more damage than body shots. I don't want to take conclusions now, but we will see how it works out in the PTS. Also, you can no longer reload your weapon while sprinting. When using a medkit, it will now remove all status effects. And because of that, the rejuvenated mask is almost useless. It is useless. So it has been changed and will now give resistance to status effects. The adrenaline talent will no longer give you overheal from medkits, but will now give you a heal over time. When other players in PvP now use a medkit, their health bar will be flashing so you can see better when someone is using a medkit. Talents like On the Move, Battle Buddy and Critical Save also have been nerfed. I think I've talked enough for today. There are some more changes that you can see for yourself. I will link the article in the description so you can see every change in detail. Smash that like button if you're excited for 1.6. Thanks for watching and I see you in the Dark Zone. Bye bye. Oh, nice. Good fight, man.